Before we get started, it is important to note that all goods and services appearing in this video were purchased at full retail price. This program contains no sponsorship and no paid product placement in any way, shape, manner, or form. Darn it! This nonprofit program is fully funded by the world's smallest video production house, which is solely responsible for all content shown, including all statements and opinions. Well, it looks like all eyes are in the sky today as our friends at Griffiths Middle School are waiting to welcome us home. Home from the Arctic Circle and the Northern Lights, as seen with our own Downey eyes. Yesterday, this same flight brought our advanced team home on the typical approach from the east. This easterly approach sure gave the team a much better view of Downey than we are getting from today's northerly approach. While yesterday's team was spotting landmarks, they were being welcomed home from landmarks all over Downey. Let's follow the welcoming committee to one of your favorite landmarks. For those of you studying angles in math class, notice how much more your neck tilts up to see the plane as you travel further north in Downey. Welcome aboard. I'm Harvey McDonald, reporting from the largest airliner in the world, which is now bringing us ever closer to Downey, California. Over the last 12 hours, this window has shown us Germany, Greenland, Canada, and now Downey's own Maud Price and Griffiths Middle Schools. All in a day's work for this plane. Today, the Griffiths Thunderbirds can see our very distant plane on its unusual approach from the northwest. Now there's a picture, Griffiths alumni in the air, and Griffiths students on the ground working to become alumni. What you are seeing now is the final 15 miles of an 18,000-mile route to and through portions of Western Europe, including the Arctic sections of Norway and Sweden. This is where Downey's Arctic expedition team had quite the experience. Even the check-ins and security lines added a sense of anticipation for Freddie. With roughly 35 hours in the air over the last few days, we've been eating pretty good. And Freddie has been trying his hand at editing in the cloud. Thanks to our trip organizer, we had access to the airport's exclusive first-class lounges. When Freddie was in front of us, we had to wonder what was going to be left for everyone else to eat. We were also accorded early boarding. Gee, Toto, no more last boarding in Group 6 for us. Look at all these empty seats and luggage bins. The empty seats that we filled in the planes, trains, and automobiles took us way north of Telegraph Road so that we could see how Downey's Winter Wonderland experience compares to the real thing here in the Arctic Circle, where we left our Downey footprints in some of the coldest places on Earth. Since we didn't have a Downey Patriot to pose with, we carved out our own Downey D's instead. When you experience adventures in the Arctic Circle, you quickly start to appreciate Downey's warm winter climate. When you look at natural snowflakes and compare them to Downey's creation, or if you compare an Arctic slide with Downey's slide, you have to hand it to Downey for cleverness. If anyone can create a dog sled adventure, a snowmobile adventure, or a bunch of frozen waterfalls, Downey could be the first to create those adventures and sustain them at 55 degrees. As we tighten our seatbelts for LAX. What's that? You missed the big events? Freddie, roll cut 6.